What's up, guys? I didn't notice you there. So I'm a little biased, okay? Okay, but I'm allowed to be, all right? Because of this story that I'm gonna tell right now. There we go. Okay, yes, I grew up in Springfield, Missouri, so definitely I'm a Kansas City fan, all right? But the story today is actually relevant for another reason. For those of you who do not know my wife, she is beautiful. I have no idea how I got her. But, well, it could have been because I went on The Price is Right, and instead of winning a car...
But you'd like to have a new car!
I have no idea how I landed her. I mean, come on, guys. Look at her. Look at her. Seriously. She's like a model. A model. And I'm all, from what I did, you'd probably be like, why is she wasting your time with him? My wife and I met in Springfield, Missouri. Putting a long story short, I was best friends with a family who hosted her in the basement while she worked full-time after college. So I was always at their house and she was always there, and we did not like each other. Like, if you think of a Hallmark movie, people like don't like the other person and then they like fall in love. That's pretty accurate to what really happened.
I never knew I'd be falling head over heels in love with you.
But that's another story for another time. We're gonna skip all the way until we start dating. So once we actually started dating, we actually were long distance. So we were 9.5 hours away from each other. 9.5 hour drive. We must be in love, because when I look back on it, I'm like, yeah, was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. But instead of 9.5 hour drives, we found sometimes that meeting in the middle was the best alternative. And well, Kansas City was the place at halfway. So this wasn't our first date, but this was our first official date after we started officially being together.
And I care about what you're saying because
I really wanted to plant one on my girlfriend, but I actually hadn't kissed anyone yet. Virgin. And I really wanted to plant one on my wife this weekend. I didn't really plan much well of the weekend because I was so focused on doing that.
I can't concentrate.
The time that I wanted to plant one on her, I decided that we should go to the Legends Outdoor Mall. We'd walk around and it'd be dark and there'd be little flames and waterfalls and romance. But it turns out there weren't really that many people there. So it was kind of like silent. We just saw the security guard walk around us all the time. I had been there before. I knew where I wanted to make my move. No, it did not work out the way I wanted it to work out. We're walking around, we're trying to be all fun and have a good time, and I can't focus because I'm thinking about her lips, and she's waiting for me to kiss her. Little do I know. So it's just kind of this awkward waiting period.
He hasn't even tried to kiss me, so I'm not sure right now.
So we get to this main area in this outdoor mall where there's this big AMC. And right in front of this AMC, there's this big, massive fountain. Very romantic, very sweet, very kind. And I thought we could sit down there and then I can awkwardly plant my first kiss ever. What happens when we get there and we sit down on the bench, right? No BSing you, just S'ing you, because the bird just crapped right on her dress. Out of everywhere in the sky, in the middle of the dark night sky, everywhere to crap, he crapped massive bird turd right on her dress.
You will come.
This brand new dress. Now we lost the mood because not only does it poop on her, but now I've got to hear her talk about how he ruined the dress, and now I want to flip off this freaking bird. I want to give the bird to the bird. So we get up and we keep walking and we keep walking around, and just my luck, right? I make my way back to the fountain because I really wanted to do it there. I don't know why I have it in my mind that this is how it should go. Never in life do things go the way you really want. We sit back down on this bench and guess who's there right in front of us? No, I'd be lucky if it was a security guard. This time it's a couple eating each other's faces on the other side of the fountain. Fork and knife, knife and fork. It's not just a simple peck. It's like two seals fighting over a grape, and it's hard to focus on the person next to you when you're looking at that.
There is a disturbing lack of benches in Ramsey Park. I want to sit more.
I then feel like I lost all my chances, and she's probably like, Andrew, what are you waiting for?
And I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm obsessing about it, and I want to think about anything else but that, but it's making me crazy.
But I'm just chickening out. I had probably 1,000 opportunities to let her know. So the end of the night comes. I'm not kidding, end of the night. My wife later told me that her patience was wearing very thin, and she was about to just take matters into her own hands. But the night gets really late, and we decided to part ways to go to our other places. I take her to the car, hug her, and help her get into her vehicle. Then I get in my vehicle and I stopped, looked myself in the rearview mirror and said,
"Be a man, do it. No excuses."
I was giving myself every pep talk in the world of pep talks. I finally just built up so much anger that I was avoiding it that I just got out of my car, walked over to her car, told her to roll down the window, and as she's rolling down the window, I just lean in without any notice and kiss her teeth. It's like you're kissing your grandma's dentures. Well, I've never done that before. So awkward. And then when I leaned back out and realizing what I just did, and then she realizing what I tried to do,
I'm not really quite sure how I feel. It's a little weird.
I just turned around and walked back to my car, got in the car, and zoomed off immediately. I was so traumatized by what I just went through, I had to drive away. I don't know how she's still with me. Then as I'm driving, she sends me a text message and she goes,
"Were you trying to kiss me?"
No, there's actually a piece of broccoli in your teeth and I was trying to get it out for you. And now we're married and we're loving every single minute of it. I hope you guys enjoyed my awkward kiss with my wife. If you guys want to check out other videos, feel free to do that because apparently I've heard they're a little funny. So check them out. If you have a more awkward first kiss story than that, please comment below. Tell me more about it. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'll see you on the field.